Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you to the virtual American University of Malta first graduation ceremony. I'm Trudy Kerr, and I'll be looking after you this evening. I would like to take a few moments to introduce the prestigious American University of Malta Board of Trustees who are following online this important occasion for the AUM. May I start with the chairman of the Board of Trustees, His Royal Highness, Prince John of Nassau, Prince of Luxembourg.
Hello, everybody. I am thrilled to be here with you. And I would like to say first, it's a congratulation that I give to everybody, not only to the students that are there and that will receive their certificate, but also to the many that have worked so hard to organize this fantastic event, despite all the problems that we've had. Thank you very much to everybody.
Thank you, Your Royal Highness. And now I will introduce the Vice Chairman of the Board of Trustees, who is also the Chairman of Sardine International Group and founder of the American University of Malta. Through his vision, mission, and experience established the American University of Malta in collaboration between Jordanian Arab and Maltese European cooperation, underlining partnerships with major international universities aimed to provide the American-style education, which is now being delivered in Europe. He is also the chairman of Mayor International Schools and the main shareholder of the Palestine University. Good evening and thank you for joining us, Engineer Hani Salah. We are looking forward to your message.
Dear graduates, the American University of Malta, cohort spring 2021. As Winston Churchill once said, this is not the end. This is not even the beginning of the end. But it's perhaps the end of the beginning. My sincere congratulations to you, your families, your friends, and to AUM Board of Trustees, to AUM administration and faculty for this outstanding achievement. I wish you the best of luck. Now you have the future. Go ahead and start your own journey with confidence, patience, clear vision and commitment. Remember that in your life, many issues will come. More issues come up in your life means you are living a more active life. Nothing came up means you are not living. So, in the event that you need any help, please consider AUM as your everlasting source of support. Dear graduates, I'm very proud of you, wishing you all the best, and thank you.
Thank you so much for such an inspiring message. And the bells, you may be able to hear the bells have come out to celebrate with us today. We are very, very excited. I now will welcome His Excellency Dr. Talab Al-Rifai, who is the former United Nations World Tourism Organization Secretary General.
Your Royal Highness, Prince Jean de Nassau, Prince of Luxembourg, Chairman of our Board of Trustees. I'm so honored to be part of your team. I never maybe met you in person, we only knew each other virtually, but I feel I've known you for a long time. You are an exceptional leader, wise, tolerant, and determined. Thanks for your undisputable leadership. Dr. Hani Salah, our Vice Chairman, real force and determination behind AUM. I did not hesitate a moment when you asked me to join your board. I still remember over 20 years ago when we both opened the Sardine Amman Hotel in Jordan. Since then, I had great respect for your dedication, your sacrifice, and your determination. Thanks for what you've done to AUM. AUM would not have been there without you. My very good friend Talal Abu Ghazali, it's a great honor to share this ceremony with your participation. Your story is like that of AUM. One of great determination and achievements. May God bless you, now and forever. My dearest colleague and friend, Irina Bokova, as a former UN colleague, I'm so proud of you. When asking you to be our main guest speaker, did not hesitate for a second. I'll always appreciate that your accommodation and flexibility and your humility will always be remembered by all of us here in Malta. You managed to accommodate all our requests, even away from Paris where you live. We so wish to have met you in beautiful Malta. Malta, my dear friends, is the vibrant heart of the Mediterranean. This Mediterranean that represents to us all values we live by today. It's this grand lake where our world today was shaped and started by the Greek, the Roman, the Egyptian, the Phoenician, and the Islamic civilization. Along the shores of this Mediterranean, they all started here. My dear Minister of Education, Malta is the rock that rose out of the Mediterranean, sea to represent this heart of the wonderful Mediterranean, to link Europe and to Africa, and to link the Middle East to Andalusia and Morocco, to prove that small is not only beautiful, it can also be powerful. No wonder that MTF, the Mediterranean Foundation, which I'm honored to be a member of its board, is based here in Malta. We have Tony Zara, Andrew Muscat, and Maestro Bruno helping us out with honesty and sincerity. Thank you all for all your help and great support. My dear students, you have heard and will be hearing a lot of wonderful advice on the way forward. What I can say here is no matter what you will do in life and no matter what your business will be, just make sure your core business is to make this world a better place. May God bless you, bless Malta, and bless AUM. Thank you all.
Thank you. And now, welcome to His Excellency Dr. Ibrahim Saif.
It has been a great pleasure to join the Board of Trustees of the American University of Malta since the foundation of the university. Since we started, we knew that this is quite a challenging task, and we knew that the ride is not going to be the easiest. But here we are today. We're celebrating the graduation of the first cohort of our students. This gives me personally a sense of achievement, and I would like to congratulate the students. Tell them that this is a huge accomplishment. This is a milestone in their lives. Now you're getting into a new stage in your life. Someone will continue to pursue his studies, or she. Someone will try to enter the labor market. So if I to advise at this stage is that we have to be patient. This is quite also challenging time that you're encountering, unfortunately now. However, we're very much confident that you are equipped with the skills that is needed to get you into this new stage and to be able to weather all kinds of challenges that you are going to witness. So be patient, and we hope to maintain the relation between you and your mother university, the AUM, which is going always to be a second home for you whenever you need the university and the backing of the university or its professors. We are going to be there for you. And we know that each of you has his own passion, and to draw the line between your passion and your career is quite challenging, and this is a reality that definitely you're going to encounter. So all what I can say at this stage is that this is a major achievement. Congratulations on your graduation. Good luck for the future, and always you can count on the backing of the AUM for your future. I would like also to congratulate all the academic and staff. This is Ibrahim Saif, a member of board of the AUM since its foundation. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ibrahim Saif. Now, we'd like to welcome His Excellency Professor Mikhail Najjar.
Hello, thank you. First of all, I would like to express my pride in taking part in this memorable occasion. I want also to express my honor and privilege to be on the board of trustees of the prestigious American University of Malta, under the auspices of our chairman, His Royal Highness Prince John, Prince of Luxembourg, and Vice Chairman, Mr. Hani Salah. I would also like to express my warmest congratulations to our dear graduates for their achievements that you are celebrating tonight in this memorable first commencement graduation ceremony. I would also like to congratulate their parents who are equally proud of their success. Best luck to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your message. Now I'd like to welcome Professor Derek Goslin.
Hello, good evening. I will be very brief, and first of all, my congratulations to the students who, after 3-4 years, are now at a very crucial moment in time for their lives. Congratulations with the efforts and the endeavors that you have done, and trusting American University of Malta to join us in this endeavor. Thank you very much for the trust of the parents, because as we started 5 years ago under the leadership of His Royal Highness Prince Jean and Engineer Hani, this was not so evident to give your children and send them in trust to the American University of Malta. So thank you very much for that trust and that belief in what we are capable of giving in terms of leadership, ethic, and education to your children. And then maybe a very small word about my thankfulness for the executive staff of the AUM, because they worked very, very hard to be able to make for the students this a very unique and memorable day for the rest of their lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. And now to welcome His Excellency Dr. Omar Al-Jaizi as well.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to address the students, the graduates, our dear students. I think without the wisdom of His Royal Highness, the Chairman, and the dedication of His Excellency, Mr. Salah, the Vice Chairman, this ceremony wouldn't have seen. I couldn't picture this happening without their support. However, I'm very honored to be part of this very prestigious academic institution. I can assure you that life is journey, but this university years that one of the most important components of this journey. I wish you the best of luck. You are very fortunate to study at this academic institution in our wonderful island, Malta. And I'm sure that AUM, with their academic staff, personnel, will not fail to help you and to support you to finish your journey. Thank you so much for everything, for this wonderful ceremony, and wish you all the best of luck. I'm so honored to be part of this ceremony.
Fantastic, and thank you so much. Now to welcome His Excellency, Mr. Steven Klim Gzak Maison.
Thank you so much. My name is a difficult one to pronounce, but I send you all, my distinguished colleagues and friends in Malta, greetings from the west coast of North America. This is a momentous day for the American University of Malta, for the island of Malta, for the graduating students, their families. The dream that our Vice Chairman, Mr. Hani Salah, had several years ago to create a very distinctive and powerful American-style education in the heart of the Mediterranean on the beautiful island of Malta has been realized. And this evening we celebrate the graduates, their families, our first graduating class, and wish them well as they embark upon their careers and lives. And we, as the members of the Board of Trustees, look forward to working with all of you and the authorities in Malta to continue to build on this momentous occasion. So best of luck, bonne chance, and have a great evening.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us from abroad. But thank you to our Board of Trustees. So let's turn our attention to the graduation ceremony this evening. We have the graduates joining us here and also live via Teams. This has been an exceptionally challenging year due to COVID, and so a huge and very special well done to the graduates who've persisted. You have all been amazing. As it's the first graduation ceremony, I would like to shout out to all the graduates, alumni, their respective families, friends, for their support, mentors and teachers who are following this live stream, and especially those who have directed and supported this fantastic group of 22 graduates that we'll be celebrating this evening. We are extremely excited for you. So let us start by watching the American University of Malta presentation video, after which we will have the speeches before starting the presentation to the graduates. But first, let's watch the video together.
The AUM couldn't be prouder of the graduates here today, a diverse group of bright minds from around the world. It was our privilege to have them and be part of their formation. There may be several reasons why they chose to study here, from the private personalized teaching style to the safe, cosmopolitan, sun-drenched location of Malta. However, what we believe sets the AUM apart the most is our modern approach to education, modeled on the American college system. From cybersecurity to accounting, game development, engineering and computer sciences, to Chinese language and culture, our courses equip students to aim for high-level careers and prepares them for today's working world. And while we embrace modernity, we're proud of the history we're surrounded by. The building which houses the AUM dates back to 1848. It was once a dockyard that serviced the ships of the British Royal Navy. The site was heavily bombed during World War II, as it was the primary target of the enemy, yet survived the onslaught of aerial attacks. Unfortunately, the site was left abandoned for decades, until 2016, when this historic venue was given a new lease of life through the vision of Hani Salah, the chairman of the Sardine Group, who identified this site as the perfect home for the American University of Malta. The site was extensively renovated, respecting the dock's original features, complemented by modern embellishments, perfectly marrying old and new architecture. In 2017, the university began its academic operations and received its first cohort of students. It is inspiring and truly rewarding to see how far we've come in just a few short years, with an ever-growing number of degrees for both undergraduates and graduates, all of which are accredited by the Malta Further and Higher Education Authority, MFHEA, and are recognized worldwide. We are also very proud of the fact that our students will also be recognized for their entrepreneurial spirit, creativity, and collaborative skills. We have made sure that these qualities were also imparted on our graduates. We are strongly rooted in the past, but the AUM looks to the future with enthusiasm and excitement as we aim to bring the best in American-style higher education. Congratulations, graduates. You are that future. Go and conquer the world.
And really is a very inspiring video, an inspiring location, and an inspiring whole group of people and students here at the AUM. Now, we have two speeches from graduates, starting with Nadine Ibrahim Barghouti, who is the third highest ranked student on behalf of the American University of Malta students community.
Distinguished guests, professors, administrators, families, friends, and AUM graduating members of 2021. I'm proud and humbled to be speaking on behalf of the graduate program of Business Administration. My name is Nadine Barghouti from Palestine, graduating from the Masters of Business Administration program. This academic journey was beyond what we expected. Doing our Masters in Malta with its European settings at an American university was something that we all aspired to experience. It has enabled us to boost our personal and professional skills and increase our knowledge in various fields of business. It has also opened our eyes to the endless amount of knowledge and skills that we still have to keep learning and developing, and we are very excited about that. Yet, this journey was not easy at all, since we faced the COVID-19 pandemic, which affected our ability to experience class education. However, we were able to overcome this difficulty and continued learning online, which was equally, if not more effective learning. of which I come to realize that the core of education is the unstoppable desire to learn in all circumstances. This brings me to one of the universal concepts by God that I truly believe in, which is, based on your intentions, you will be rewarded. So having the pure intent to succeed, to learn, to help, will be rewarded back with success, blessings, and development. And we all had this intention to make ourselves proud, our countries, our families, and our university proud of us. That being said, I wish to express my deepest gratitude to God for always giving me the strength to succeed and achieve my purposes. I would like also to express my gratitude to my parents, Ms. Khawla Hamouda and Mr. Ibrahim Barghouthi, for all their love, support, and belief in me. A special thanks to all the professors, staff, and colleagues at AUM for making our MBA journey memorable. Thank you.
Our next distinguished speaker is the Provost of the University, Dr. Narcisa Roxana Mastagno. Dr. Mastagno acts as the university's Chief Academic Officer and oversees all academic programs and units at the university.
Dear graduates, family members, board members, faculty, staff, guests from around the world, as the Provost of the American University of Malta, I am honored to open the first AUM graduation ceremony, and I would like to thank everyone for coming together to make this graduation a reality and special during these challenging times. Over the last 5 years, we have achieved many things together in Malta. We renovated the historically important award-winning British building to its former glory, leading the way in the gender equality by electing the first woman provost of a university in Malta, the first university in Malta to offer and deliver an American-style education with European accreditation. From zero to top-approved bachelor degree programs and 4 master degree programs with more innovative programs in the pipeline. Welcomed over 40 different nationalities and counting to our university in Malta. And now, we reach another milestone by conferring 22 students graduates today on 3rd of June, 2021. Besides the developments we achieved together so far, taking rapid actions and adapting the young university to COVID conditions, it is something we all have to be proud of. I want to thank you all for making this happen, and especially our founder, Mr. Hani Salah, for his great support contributions and beliefs in all us. Dear students, today is a momentous occasion for you and the American University of Malta. I'm especially proud of you, our wonderful graduates, who have time and time again shown your resilience and drive to achieve your objectives, no matter the obstacles put in your way. You are all a credit to your families and should be proud of what you have achieved during these challenging times. As a provost, I have no doubt that you will all excel in your chosen career path and do well in life. Today, it's a day you will never forget in your lifetime. Now, you are exiting from the door as graduate when once you enter as a student. During this time, we try to teach you how important science and ethics are. You start with us as a student, willing to learn and gain knowledge, competence, and skills. Today is the day when all your hard work is honored academically. You are all being comforted with this accolade this evening. I hope we succeed in meeting your expectations. And please, don't forget that wherever you are in the world, our door will always be open. On this last day of your learning journey, here at the American University of Malta, I would like to share some words of wisdom with you all. Being a good and educated person is more important than being a successful person, because it is the mastery of integrity, humility, tolerance, and empathy that will carry you and society forward. I grew up in a time where it was believed that the only way to be successful was through the hard work. But you, the next generation of leaders, have grown up in a completely different world that is highly networked and changing at a lightning pace. Therefore, never stop working smart. Use technology at your advantage. Seek counsel from those who have different perspectives and enjoy the journey. As happy, well-rounded individuals, you will create happy families and productive societies. Even so, you have studied a major here. Don't hesitate to keep following your passions. Life, it's a never-ending learning journey. What is important is your passion. Do what you love and be happy. Being aware of your thoughts and emotions are the key skills that will lead you to achieve your full potential. As I mentioned before, life is a never-ending learning journey. You will have ups and downs, fears and disappointments. You will fail from time to time, for sure. Be prepared. You will have people next to you or against you as well. But what makes life beautiful is knowing that you'll stand up and rise again. So don't be afraid of failing, as this will make you a stronger and better person. My last piece of advice will be about good decision-making, trade-offs, and the little things in life. Little achievements, please, don't underestimate them. Reflect before you are saying yes, because little achievements and good decisions will lead to little wins, which will give you a great sense of pride and will encourage you to achieve more in every aspect of your personal and professional lives. Dear esteemed guests and the AUM family, I am grateful to all of you for your participation in these special occasions. And for our graduate students, best wishes for the new chapter of your life and career you started today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Narcisi, Roxana, Mustagno. What an exciting speech and an exciting evening for everybody. Our next distinguished speaker is a former member of the Board of Trustees of the AUM, His Excellency Dr. Talal Abu Ghazel.
It is a great honor for me to address the community of the American University of Malta on its first graduation day. It's an honor, first because I take a great and deep regard and appreciation for having served on this university's Board of Trustees, and secondly because I had the honor to get to meet His Excellency Prince Jean de Nassau, Prince of Luxembourg, the chair of the Board of the Trustees. And I want to say to Dr. Hani, the founder of the university and the vice chair of the Board of Trustees, that I am very grateful for his friendship and for his wonderful contributions. Dr. Hani Salah has a great sense of commitment to education. Having made a great career and a great success in the real world of business, he decided to dedicate this school for the cause of education. In fact, not only he doesn't need it, but also he is doing it as a corporate social responsibility and is sustaining all the losses and the financial burdens. Yet he is determined, as I know very well, to keep it as a distinguished school and to have this opportunity and to give me the honor to address the graduates of this university and I am delighted to be with you, dear students. And I want to congratulate you for what you're doing and you have done in your studies. Dr. Salah, and I want to address your faculty to tell them thank you for your contribution. To the students, I want to say you should be reminded that and be always aware that throughout your education years, you learned lessons and then you got examined. But you have to remember that now that you have graduated, you will meet a different way of learning. You will meet in life the reverse, as you will be examined through whatever you will be doing, and you will face the problems, and then you will have to find the solutions and answers. So, to make it simpler, at school, you learn and get examined. In life, you get examined and learn from the results of your being examined in actual experience. What I'm trying to say is that life is a continuous education process from birth to death. So now you are ready to go to the second phase of facing the lessons and facing the problems, and then after that you learn from what problems you faced and from what you have been examined on. So be ready for a new approach in life, and remember that life is a continuous process of study and learning. I always remind the generations of the future and the present that I myself, until this day, I am still a good student. I learn from the examinations I face in life. I learn to be better the next time. I learn to ask myself always when I fail, why did I fail? Or why I passed? And in every situation I meet, I learn to do better the next time. You have been prepared for the exams, but now in life you will be examined and you will learn from the results of your examination. So it is a more difficult process than learning and sitting for an exam. Because if you learn well and know how to prepare yourself for the exam, you have no problem. But in life, you don't know until you have passed the exam what you have learned from the examination process. Dear students, dear graduates, remember also that education or knowledge has no end. Whatever you learned is like a very small island in a great ocean of knowledge. And the more you know, the more you learn in life, that little is what you know. So please prepare yourself for being examined and for learning in the school of life. You finish your school of education now. In the school of life, you will have tougher and you will remember with kindness your professors who have been kind and patient to you, because life is not that patient and is not that kind. My best wishes to you for your continued success, continued education and learning. Good luck. But I wouldn't close before saluting my good friend, Her Excellency Irina Bokova, a great leader and a great knowledge person, and someone who led UNESCO to great success. As your guest speaker, I envy you for listening to her and learning from her wisdom. I have learned with her and from her during my tenure at the United Nations while serving on many of the UN education-related assignments, including chairman of the UN GAID, UN Global Alliance for ICT for Development. I have worked with Her Excellency and particularly on how to use ICT in education and in helping human race. So I want to say hello to you, Irina, and thank you for what you have done for the world. I salute you and thank you and goodbye.
Thank you to His Excellency Dr. Talal Abu Ghazel. Our next distinguished guest this evening is the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, His Royal Highness, Prince John of Nassau, Prince of Luxembourg.
Dear students of the American University in Malta, today, June the 3rd, 2021, is a great day for all of you. You are receiving your graduation from the American University in Malta. But before I speak to you directly, I would like to say a few words of gratitude. First, I'd like to thank Her Excellency Madame Irina Bokova, who has so kindly accepted to deliver a speech that you will listen a little later today. You know, she has been a very prominent Director General of UNESCO for 8 years, marking her directorship with strong positions about everything that concerns human well-being. We will remember that UNESCO stands for United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. So we are all particularly proud of her supporting this graduation ceremony here in Malta. I would like also to express my gratitude to all those that have contributed to maintaining this amazing new university, despite the terrible storm we have all gone through. I am, of course, thinking of the faculty and staff that have had to navigate for the last year in such uncertain circumstances. Many, many thanks to all of you. We, the Board of Trustees, together with Mr. Hani Sana, the founder and the builder of the university, I think we can say that we are very proud of the working relationship we have with the management of the university. And I want to thank our Provost for his words that I share in many ways. Finally, I want to thank the government of Malta for supporting this ceremony through the presence of Her Excellency Dr. Justin Caruana, Minister of Education. We will listen to her later today. Now back to you, the central figures of today. It is always a little of a challenge to compose a speech for young graduates. It is a challenge because of the so many things we want to say, the so many things we want to share with you. I would have liked to be with you in person, but here we are in different places and we have to adapt. So, and I believe I speak also in the name of all my friends of the Board of Trustees, I have decided to choose 3 words that I want you to remember when you will start your professional career. These 3 words are competence, responsibility, and general culture. About competence. Because without a deep knowledge, without a deep understanding of whatever will be the subject of your contribution to the society, to the world, things are not going to improve much. And after all, we are in a world of constant evolution. If you want to help to adapt, if you want to help to find a solution, then you need to understand what is going on. It also means that you will constantly strive to raise your level of competence by keeping in touch with new developments in your field of expertise. The second word is responsibility. Because if you do not have a sense of duty to perform for the well-being of the organization you are working for, your contribution will only serve yourself and probably rather egotistically. In this world that is growing in complexity, with enormous challenges, is it really what you want? Being egotistic? Demographics and climate are going to be the 2 monstrous challenges of your generation. These 2 elements are the seeds of all the other threats and confronts that you will have to face during your life and hopefully help to solve. If you think, oh, let the others take care of it, then it's not going to make it, isn't it? Finally, general education. It sounds ludicrous, maybe old-fashioned, but I strongly believe that it is an unavoidable key to peaceful relations between people, between nations, between cultures. Today we are invaded by so much information that it is often very difficult to sort out the right from the wrong. A good general education will certainly help you in finding your way in this very complicated maze. And let's be really modest, always very modest. Yes, in the last 25 years, our contemporary society has accumulated an unbelievable quantity of knowledge. But let's not pass by the many words of wisdom that were left to us by our predecessors in every part of the world. Aristotle and Plato in Greece, Ibn Sina, also known as Avicenna in Central Asia, Ibn Rushd, known as Averroes in Spain, Thomas Aquinas, Baruch Spinoza in Europe, Confucius and Lao Tzu in China. Just a few names that came to my mind to stress the fact that the last thousands of years of human philosophical contributions should not be forgotten. And of course, It is the same with literature, with art, with history. If you do not know the past, how can you manage the future? You will keep on making the same mistakes and reinventing every time the wheel. If one doesn't know what our ancestors have achieved, if one doesn't not respect the enormous intelligence and contributions of the ones that have preceded us, well, we will rapidly lose our wisdom and most probably fall into the wrong decision-making in everything we do. So to conclude, please take the three simple words with you: competence, responsibility, general culture. And of course, in all you do, always strive for the best. I wish you all lots of success and also lots of joy in your personal and professional life to come. Good luck and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Your Royal Highness, Prince Jean de Nassau. Now, we have a video message by the Minister of Education of Malta, the Honourable Dr. Justine Caruana, who unfortunately cannot be with us this evening.
Greetings to you all, and thank you for inviting me to deliver this short message on this very special occasion. And a graduation is indeed a great occasion, and today is a day of celebration, a day to celebrate your endeavors, to celebrate your hard work. And I am sure that most of you, if not all, face challenges along the way to this celebration, especially during these challenging times in view of the pandemic. I believe that there were times when you wanted to give up, but no, you did not. You persevered, and it has paid off. And during this pathway, remember that you are not alone, and look back to all those who gave you their support, as they are part of what you have achieved today and what you are celebrating today. You are reaping the fruit of all the past sacrifices. But remember that you are our future, and we are very proud of your endeavors and successes. Every end has a new beginning. For some of you, today might be the last day for you as students. For others, it may not be so, because they will continue their educational pathway. But I believe that your learning, our learning, will actually start from today, because we learn every day, and every day we learn new things. And graduation day is also a day of reflection, because it marks the end of one phase of your life and the beginning of something new, something fresh. However, let me and allow me to share with you an important reflection. In making the decision to further your studies, you have opened up a door to a whole new world of opportunities. The more qualified you are, the more opportunities you will have, not only locally, but also on an international level. I am a champion of lifelong learning, and it is my hope that this is only the beginning of your educational journey, which will progress further on. Never lose the will to learn and achieve, and a journey that is not only traveled in educational institutions, is also traveled out there, expanding out there, expanding at your place of work, on your daily routines and encounters, as professionals, and who knows, as leaders, both in the private sector and also maybe in public life. And remember that a job is not only a way to fill your time or simply earn a wage. It's all about fulfilling your potential, your aspirations, and your dreams. And this is the best tip I can give you. That is, love what you do. And whatever you do, do it with love and passion. So again, congratulations to you all, and also to your mentors, to your professors who have been part of your journey to reach this important milestone. I end this short message with a quote I read a while ago. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. So dream, and dream as much as you can, but then achieve and fulfill your dreams. Again, I augur you all for your future from today onwards as graduates of the American University of Malta. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring message from the Honourable Minister Caruana. Now, the moment has arrived for the honorary degree to be awarded to Dr. Irina Bokova. And I would like to invite the Provost, Dr. Narcisa Roxana Mestagno, to the podium to oversee the honours.
Dear all, it's a pleasure and an honor to introduce our esteemed guest, Her Excellency Irina Bokova. Ms. Irina Bokova is an outstanding example of professionalism, dedicated life to quality education, lifelong learning, and human well-being. Irina Bokova was born in 1952 in Sofia, Bulgaria, and has been 2 terms the Director General of UNESCO from 2009 to 2017. Having graduated from Moscow State Institute of International Relations, Irina Bokova was a fellow at the University of Maryland, Washington, and followed an executive program at John Fitzgerald Kennedy School of Government at Harvard University. Before being elected as Director General of UNESCO, from 2005 to 2009, Irina Bokova was Ambassador of Bulgaria to France, Monaco, and UNESCO. As Director General of UNESCO, Irina Bokova was actively engaged in the United Nations efforts to adapt Agenda 2030 for sustainable development, particularly Goal 4 on inclusive and equitable quality education and lifelong learning for all, gender equality, and protection of the world's cultural heritage against the destruction by extremists in Mali, Syria, and Iraq. As a result, the United Nations Security Council adopted in 2017 the landmark resolution 2347, declaring for the first time the link between peace and security on one hand, and the protection of the cultural heritage on the other hand. Irina Bokova was on the Forbes list of the world's most influential women for 2016. She has received state distinctions from more than 40 countries across the world, and she is Doctor Honoris Causa of leading universities worldwide. She is also elected as International Honorary Member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences in the category of Scientific, Cultural, and Non-Profit Leadership for 2020. Without further ado, it gives me a great honor to introduce to you all this evening Her Excellency Irina Bokova. Moreover, with all have said in mind, we, American University of Malta, on this special day, would like to confer the award of Honorary Doctorate in Humane Letters upon Miss Irina Bokova. Thank you very much for your presence this evening.
May I also ask the Chairman of the Board of Trustees, His Royal Highness Prince Jean de Nassau, to say a few words.
Yes, it's difficult for me to say much more than everything that has been already said. But I also mentioned it during my little speech before. I would like to really thank Her Excellency Irina Bokova with all my heart, because I really believe that she is a very important figure. She has transformed UNESCO she has transformed really the objective of this great organization, which is, I should say, a satellite of the United Nations that serves so many purposes. And these purposes are, as we said before, education, they are culture, which is really what we want to have in our world. No, it's everything which is well balanced, and so the fact that Irina Bokova has accepted this doctorate honoris causa is for us something that is very important, and I think we can be very proud of it. So again, thank you very much, and we are so happy to give you this title, which is the first one that we give in our university, in our young university. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Your Royal Highness. Now, congratulations to Dr. Irina Bokova for her honorary degree. And we have a message from Dr. Bokova on this very prestigious occasion.
Your Highness, dear members of the board of the American University in Malta, dear students, first allow me to thank you, Your Highness Jean de Nassau of Luxembourg, chair of the board of the university, and other board members for the invitation to address this first graduation ceremony. I'm addressing you from St. Petersburg, and my only regret is that I'm not with you in the beautiful Malta during this first graduation ceremony for you, my young friends, students of the American University of Malta. Dear professors and students, I'm honored and delighted to be invited to address you in this very auspicious moment. We are living through difficult times that have not been seen in the recent decades, and I know how difficult it was for all of you to continue your studies and to successfully graduate. I'm sure you did that with commitment, dedication, and conviction in the power of education in order to pursue your dreams. I know that you are eager to start your real future, looking for opportunities and considering exciting new challenges. You are indeed a digital generation. Look at the amazing things and changes that are happening in front of our eyes. For the first time, artificial intelligence beat the human mind in a game of Go. And we have seen the start of smart cars, big data revolution, and we are seeing the rise of a green revolution in most of our societies, strongly supported and pushed forward by you, the generation that is coming of age. There are tremendous opportunities for growth, for human well-being, for inclusion, for innovation, and there are challenges to overcome. Every generation has challenges to overcome. Every generation is asking itself a question: how to build a better future, how to leverage the immense opportunities of knowledge, science, and technology. The world is confronting with a global pandemic, with dire socioeconomic consequences that need more global cooperation, that needs more investment in scientific research for the sake of health and well-being of people. But I'm more than confident that we will overcome this crisis. We will come a better world because we have the United Nations Sustainable Development Agenda 2030 with its 17 goals. This agenda is a blueprint for inclusive, equitable, and environmentally friendly growth. The agenda is becoming even more important and relevant today as it puts as a main objective a highly humanistic ambition, leaving no one behind. And if we follow this sustainability path, we are not going to fail, but we will fail if we do not embrace change, if we build back again our economies and societies without strong investment in the most important public goods, health and education, decent jobs and green economies. We will fail if we do not take seriously climate change, which will not go away if we are not serious about it. We will fail if we do not make policies that will reduce inequalities and not widen them. We will fail if we do not make technology work for the people, accessible for all. In other words, if we want to build back, but build back better, we have to embrace United Nations Sustainable Development Agenda as our blueprint for the future. I will strongly encourage you to pursue this sustainability path of development, where technology is reconciled with social, economic, and environmental aspects of development. So, my first message to you in this very auspicious occasion is to embrace the change, to challenge. The fourth industrial revolution requires from you to develop the capacity not just for analyzing and breaking a technical or scientific problem in its constituent parts, but also to look at the interconnections between each scientific problem across global scales and the interrelation between the physical, chemical, biological, and economic dimension. This is, in other words, to look at its impact on human beings. Never forget the effects of these technologies on society and look for a better way for their sustainable and ethical use. My second message is about sharing. If you want to learn, you need to work with others. You need to collaborate, to exchange, to share. As an African proverb says, if you walk alone, you go faster. But when you walk together, we go further. In the physical world, sharing means dividing. But in the world of knowledge, sharing has a multiplier impact and can even lead to a gain for all. And my last recommendation and advice for you, be open to ideas, to the other, to diversity. From strictly economic terms, those of you who are capable of creative insights, collaborating in diverse teams, and navigating through global cultural differences will be at an advantage in a workplace where the meaning of skills will become more of interpreting rapidly changing information and being able to work with experts and stakeholders towards common understanding of the benefits of sustainable development. And my last piece of advice, continue learning. Graduating is just the beginning of a beautiful journey of life where learning never ends. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Embrace knowledge, embrace creativity, embrace diversity, and never stop learning. As the great scientist, and I would say humanist, Albert Einstein once famously said, the most important human endeavor is the striving for morality in our actions. Our inner balance and even our very existence depend on it. Only morality in our actions can give beauty and dignity to life. I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Dr. Bakova, and congratulations once again. Now, we're going to be moving on to the messages of the American University of Malta staff and faculties for graduates. And I would like to invite Mr. Dave O'Shaughnessy, the head of student affairs, for his speech live from the balcony.
Good evening. Thank you very much, Ms. Kerr. It is with great honor, everybody, that I stand before you all today as we see 22 of our most wonderful graduates being conferred with their degrees this evening. As Student Affairs Manager, I have had the pleasure of getting to know our graduates and the challenges that they have had to face, both personally and academically, in navigating their way successfully to this waypoint in their lives. It has been an absolute pleasure to serve you all, and I would like to leave you all with a few words of wisdom as you embark upon your professional careers. May love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May good and faithful friends be yours wherever you may roam. May peace and plenty bless your world with joy that long endures. May all life's passing seasons bring the best to you and yours. And in the words of a very famous Irishman, Bono, the lead singer of U2, this is the time for bold measures, students, and this is the country, and you are the generation. That degree of yours is a blunt instrument. Go forth and build something with it. Go raibh maith agat agus cohordages live goléir. Thank you very much, and congratulations to you all. Slánte, good health, Dave. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Dave O'Shaughnessy. What a great speech. Now, we're going to watch a short message from Dr. John Pedro Schwartz on behalf of the faculties.
Hello, AUM graduates, class of 21, our first graduating class. First, I'd just like to congratulate you on a job well done and on being our first graduating class. As you know, I am Professor John Pedro Schwartz, English professor. Most of you had me as a professor for English 101 or English 102 or both. I just wanted to touch on three main themes. First, I wanted to say how interesting it is that as our first graduating class, your journey parallels the university's journey, which also parallels my journey. I think that all three of us face certain challenges in arriving to the point where we are now. I just wanted to say how the university has succeeded because of your hard efforts. And you have succeeded because of my hard efforts, and I have succeeded because of the university's hard efforts. Your challenge 4 years ago was to get through a load of classes with passing grades and reach graduation. The university's challenge was to establish itself on a firm footing and to project into the future. And of course, my challenge was to find a way to flourish as not just a teacher, but also a scholar in this unique setting. And we've all three succeeded. And it's all because of the efforts of all three. We're all connected, in other words. Especially given that we're such a small university, I think you notice that there's a certain family intimacy to AUM where with the students you had the opportunity to meet and mingle with and to see your professors probably at any time you wished. Since it's a small community, I got to meet and speak with the administration, and I'm sure that you did as well. So due to our mutual efforts, all three of us have succeeded on our interconnected journeys. Another thing I just want to say is that, as you know, the AUM mission is to provide an American-style liberal arts higher education and research at an international level. Most of you students come from outside Malta, indeed outside the EU, And our hope as an institution is that whether you choose to remain in Malta, remain in the EU, or return to your home countries, that you are able to apply the skills and the knowledge that you learned here at AUM, and in that sense, bring your American-style education into whatever setting you choose and apply what you learned and, in a sense, pass it on. In a sense, export the American-style education that we have provided for you at AUM. And then my final message is always to bear in mind the idea of a university and the idea of education. I don't know if any of you have heard of the great English theologian, scholar, and poet John Henry Newman from the 19th century, but he defined education according to its etymological sense. The Latin root of education is educare, or to educe. Educe means to lead out or draw forth, and what is being led out or drawn forth is none other than an individual's character. So over the past 4 years, hopefully you have experienced not only a growth in knowledge, but also growth and development of your character, which leads me to the idea of a university, and that is simply to develop students' capacity to think, or what Newman called real cultivation of mind. In other words, the ability to reason. Also to foster in you a love of truth, something that is in short supply in our contemporary world. So once again, I just wanted to say congratulations to you all, and I feel that I am graduating along with you, since I also have had my journey, and AUM is graduating along with you, since it too has had its parallel journey. I hope to see you in the future. If you're around Malta, please swing by my office on campus, and I wish you good luck. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity to have taught most of you. I hope you learned something. Ciao.
What a great speech. Thank you, Dr. Schwartz. And now I'm really excited because I'm going to invite Dr. James R. Bozeman for his speech.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first graduation ceremony of the American University of Malta. Woohoo! Hello to the Board of Trustees, administration, and staff of the AUM. A special hello to all of the families and friends of the graduates out there. Without you, the students would not have been successful. And finally, on behalf of the faculty with whom I am fortunate to work, an extra special hello to the 2021 graduating class. I am quite honored to be able to address you on this wonderful day. This is a particularly noteworthy event for me since I began working at the AUM the first semester of classes here, and I've taught most, if not all, of the students who will be receiving their degrees today. Being a professor is a most rewarding profession, and the best part of it is helping students to find success and watching them move on to bigger and better things. So to our graduates tonight, what you have achieved is quite remarkable. A small percentage of people in the world go on to receive advanced degrees, and you should be proud of your accomplishments. The quality education you have been given at the AUM has prepared you all to move out into the world, whether into the job of your dreams or in continuing your education. We of the faculty only wish you the best success. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Bozeman. Now, the moment has arrived to start the much-awaited graduation of the students. Before proceeding, we will first recognize the top 3 graduates with their diplomas and special AUM awards. These remarkable awards have been created by Maltese artist Luciano Micallef, who is well known for his abstract works, as well as a number of figurative paintings, mainly portraits. His work is notably distinctive due to his use of bold and vibrant colors. And the AUM Special Award is made in hand-cut colored glass, which is fused at high temperature to create this effect. The composition consists of sinuous lines that represent a plant growing and reaching out in various directions, representing search of knowledge. The background color is reminiscent of the excitement of discovery, which is also found in study. Now that we've looked at the award itself, we invite the third highest ranked graduate to collect her diploma and the AUM Special Award. Congratulations to Nadine Abrim Barghouti. Congratulations. Congratulations once again to Saurav. Now, I ask the valedictorian to deliver his speech.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Saurabh Bhatia, a Master's of Business Administration graduate. On behalf of all graduate students, I would like to thank you, everyone who helped to make this graduation ceremony possible, especially to the Board of Trustees, His Royal Highness Prince Jean of Nassau, Prince of Luxembourg, Mr. Henny Salah, the founder of AUM, for their vision of establishing AUM in Malta, and Professor Narcisa Mostiano, AUM Provost and Professor, for her leadership and academic guidance. To the faculty, who have provided us with an excellent education and inspire us to reach our full potential, we thank you, and we promise we will take forward what you shared with us in our careers. To the entire administration and staff, we appreciate your assistance throughout our educational journey at AUM. We want to present our gratitude to our parents and guardians who are staying by our side as a real moral support for all these years. We would like to thank all the university professors who have invested their time and energy with us during the entire program. It was an invaluable life-changing experience that we will keep with us for the rest of our lives. We, as the first graduates of AUM, will do our best to be AUM brand ambassadors. We would like to thank you for this treasured experience, for your patience, and for creating an environment where we are not only allowed to succeed, but also to fail, for caring and training, for allowing us to question without judging, but helping to find the correct answer. You all are excellent mentors. Thank you for leading our discussion sessions. The degree program was challenging at times, but has always been valuable and exposed us to actual and practical cases. We appreciate your efforts in maintaining open and continuous communication and providing individual feedback. My professional experience in quality assurance, combined with the Masters of Business Administration from AUM and experience in the decision-making process gained as an active member of numerous academic committees, will assist me in performing my job with professionalism at high quality standards. This is my vision for the future. I want to be the best that I can be. I want to embark on this journey with positive prospects composed of the experience and network that I have gained at your esteemed university. And to my fellow graduates, I salute you all, and I'm proud to call you friends. Thank you.
A huge congratulations to all three of the highest graduates. Now, we will invite all the other graduates to collect their hard-earned and well-deserved diplomas. Head of Student Affairs, Dave O'Shaughnessy, will announce the graduates.
Jan Arter for graphic design and animation. Jan? Congratulations. Mr. Darshanik Gohil, MS in Engineering Management. Congratulations. Mr. Faisal Ajali for Business and Finance. Mr. Kevin Galea, MBA. Ms. Ragda Alamin for Business Administration. Mr. Ram Mohan Gardas, MBA. Congratulations. Mr. Tahab Almanmi, Business and Finance. Congratulations. Mr. Tarak Shah, MBA. And while we wait for, here he comes. Okay. Mr. Here we go. Thank you, sir. Well done. Congratulations. Mr. Willem Pupkov, Business Administration. Mr. Malek Aziz, MBA. Mr. Andrew De Batista, MBA. Mr. Michael Messu, MBA. Congratulations.
Ms. Neela Sram, MBA. Mr. Dhaval Kumar Panchal, MBA. And last but not least, Mr. Jitesh Kumar Patel, MS in Engineering Management. Well done, Jed.
Very, very exciting. And a huge congratulations to these amazing students. I know that the AUM is very, very proud of you, who you've managed to achieve in this particularly difficult year. Now, talking about amazing, we will now do the traditional cap throwing ceremony. So, are you ready, graduates, for the cap throwing? Let's do the count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Such a massive congratulations. We are nearly at the end of this amazing ceremony. But before that, I'm honored to announce that we've got an original song composed specifically for this special occasion to close this awesome night. Before we listen to that amazing song, I would like to thank all the graduates, viewers, parents, alumni, the Board of Trustees, and the distinguished guests who have worked with us to celebrate tonight. I would like to thank all the production team who have worked so hard to do an amazing job and following all of the health protocols. And thank you to the Superintendent of Public Health for the permission to hold this evening's online event. I would also like to thank Engineer Raid Abayad, together with Andrew Adjus Muscat, for the coordination and planning of this event. What an amazing evening we've had this evening. Now, the name of the original song is Cheli Blue and is all about knowledge, which is a lifetime companion and gives you ways to reach out to the blue skies. The ups and downs of life are braved only through knowledge, as it will keep you through all of the difficulties that lie ahead. Only through education, you can achieve the strength to spread your wings through those blue skies. Cheli Blue music composed and arranged by Maestro Bruno Sartori. Lyrics by Andrew Adjus Muscat, with the participation of the Mediterranean Orchestra and singer Roberto Tiranti. Thank you for joining us. One final congratulations and keep safe. Cheli Blue.
Cieli blu e mari
lascerò dentro me montagne immense, tu argento e poesia. Penso a te, le mani come il vento che cancella la malinconia. Ali forti ti darò, volando mi vedrai, e il tuo respiro sale al cielo dentro il blu. Sei tu che in alto nel mio cuore vai più su, la voce mia si scalderà per te, cantando io ti aspetterò, e la forza che io avrò sei tu. Dentro te c'è il mare che vorrei più giù, mi perderò, sto con te, aiutami a capire che non finirà, lascerò il mio canto libero per te, che ancora tu non senti amore. Vai e non voltarti mai, ti troverò dentro me, ancora non mi sento solo se potrò cantare il sogno immenso di restar con te, nei giorni freddi tu sarai con me, il sole scalda il tuo sorriso e forte sul mio viso penso a te, nel bene e il male sto con te, ti troverò e ti amerò, il mio canto libero sei tu, voltandomi ti sento amore. Vai e non voltarti mai, ti terrò dentro me, ancora non mi sento solo se potrò cantare il sogno immenso di restar con te, nei giorni freddi tu sarai con me, il sole scalda il tuo sorriso e forte sul mio